Sasha, let's talk about your new role here as a former player. What's your role now as an assistant coach for the women's team?
I would say kind of being liaison between Coach Kress and the girls. Just they come to me with issues that they're having on the court, not knowing maybe what a play is, and coming to me for advice on what to do, without having to go straight to the head coach. With just little things that I can help out with, and after practice shooting drills, little things just to help them work on their progress.
How long has it been since you played, and have things changed? Is it still basically the same system?
Actually, it's a lot of the same plays. Coach's concept is always, quick defense, pressing all the time. So it's pretty much, none of it's really changed a whole lot. So, and it's been about 6 years since I've played.
6 years.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the road from Jewell after you were done playing to coming back as an assistant.
Well, I had some time there. I kind of left for a little while, worked a lot, trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
That sounds pretty normal.
Yeah, yep. Kind of stuck in between. Realized that I wanted to come back, finish with my degree, and coach. Ultimately, is my goal in the end, is to be a coach somewhere with basketball.
You had the tough experience of going through cancer during that period, and now, as far as I understand it, you are cancer-free, correct?
Yes.
Want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I was diagnosed, let me think here, September 26th of 2013. I found out I had Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 4. Pretty healthy person all my life, so it was kind of shocking. Did chemo for about 6 months, came back, cancer-free, been cancer-free since April of 2014. Right. So, pretty incredible.
Hodgkin's lymphoma is what? What does it affect?
It affects your lymph nodes, and I had them around my neck. That's where they were swollen, and then I had some tumors in my lungs. So that's what made it stage 4. It's stage 4 when it's in another organ other than the one specific spot. So...
It had to be a scary experience for you.
It was at first, but I don't really think it hit me until the end, until I was done. Yeah, I was really positive throughout the whole experience. I had a huge group of friends that were there by my side, family, people I didn't even know came and supported me. So it wasn't too bad of an experience, I would say. It was kind of actually a good experience for me. It definitely helped me mature and see things differently than I had before.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I'm sure that it changed you somehow, but how did it change you? You talked about the maturity thing for one thing.
Yeah, maturity, definitely not complaining about little things. There's nothing really horrible that really in life other than just dealing with something that serious.
Right.
So definitely I'm not going to be looking at things like, oh, I can't do this, or I'm struggling with this. And no. and I can push on through. It's not a big deal.
Maybe the final score of a basketball game doesn't mean as much as it might.
Right. A win or a loss might not mean as much. I'm still a very competitive person, but you kind of see the other sides of life.
I think you told me at one point that you caught this early, and that was one of the factors in your recovery. What would you suggest to people to make sure that they also take the right steps at the right time?
Something isn't feeling right. Definitely go check it out. I felt great. There was nothing really that told me that I wasn't feeling well. But even just the little things, if you're a typically normal person, you don't really have any issues health-wise, I would definitely go check it out just to make sure, because you never know, and I had no clue.
Yeah. Back to basketball for a second. When you were here as a player, what are some of your memories? What's your best memory as a basketball player here?
Definitely the coaching staff is what sticks out.
Really?
Yes. Coach Hawkins is now back with us. Right. I had him as an assistant coach. Coach Shepard was here for a year, and he was great. Me and him had a really instant bond. Me and Coach Kress have that relationship. Right. It started out love-hate. Now it's a lot of love.
I want to talk about that in a second.
Yep.
Let's talk about that, because I think you've talked about it freely. There were times when you and Jill had a little friction between you as a player, and I think that's probably true of all players and coaches at one time. But now it's different. Why is it different?
I see more her side of things. I've been out of the situation for a while, for about 6 years now. And I've had a lot of life experiences in that time.
Sure.
And I've realized to see other people's perspective on things. And I know her very well. She knows me very well, and we just seem to get along, and it's working.
Yeah.
So.
This year, this team, what are you expecting from them?
Definitely, I can't say that they're not hard workers. They're very hard workers. There's not a day in practice where we're not going 110%.
Right.
I want to see progression, and definitely just working hard, sticking with it, getting better, and we're a pretty young team. I want to see those freshmen really improve and get to where we want to be.